If you're trying to conceive or newly pregnant, stop scrolling. These are the 5 truths I wish I knew and no one really talks about. Hello besties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura and today I'll be sharing with you the 5 truths I wish I knew before I found that I was pregnant, and no one really talks about them in their severity. Yeah, they touch on them, but not like in their severity. So let's just dive right into the video. My first point for today is the emotional roller coaster aspect of this journey. So first thing you should know is this journey, it is an emotional roller coaster, full of so many emotions. There's so many hormones at play. There are times where you're moody, you're happy, and all of that. And for every month that you keep hoping to see that positive, and for every negative test that you get, hurts deeper than the last. Because for me, in the same month that I actually found that I was pregnant, I got 3 negative tests. Yes, I mentioned that in my previous video, so don't give up. Don't give up, right? I did 2 strip tests and 1 blood test. For the strip tests, when you do strip tests and they come back negative, you have some reservations that they could be false negatives, right? But then when you do a blood test and it comes back negative, you're almost certain that yes, this is the result, right? So at that point, it was like hell was loose. I felt so emotional, so bad. I was not just myself, until I had to do the test again, and that was when I got my big fat positive. So do not give up. You might get a negative this time, and then the next moment you're testing, it will turn out to be a positive test. Because it happened for me. I got 3 negative tests in the same month that I found out that I was pregnant. So my dear sis, just keep hoping. Don't give up, and trust in the process, trust God and all of that. And also pregnancy doesn't always feel joyful and magical. That is another point. You hear some people say, oh, pregnancy is this, when you're pregnant it's so magical, it's blah blah. No, pregnancy doesn't always feel magical. It doesn't always feel joyful.